The other thing we can do is probing and exploring. Probing and exploring. And it's like if you're looking for like a treasure, right? You're kind of probing, you're moving stuff around, you're looking hard. What probing and exploring is doing is you're asking questions, right? So that you can get further insight. It's a way of getting to the details. Now, go ahead, babe. Oh. Like women are not short on details. We know that, right? Amen. Jackie said women like to speak, right? To speak a lot, right? They use more words. But just because they're using more words don't mean that they're hitting the point. Right? They could be saying, you do this, and this is that, and this and this and that, and this and that, and they're just talking about the camera that's over there that's black. You understand what I'm saying? They're talking about the yellow chandelier, and they're talking about the exit sign, and they're talking about, the bright light, but really they're talking about the black camera. I know y'all don't understand what I'm trying to say. The men do. The men definitely know what I'm trying to say. Can I get an amen? Amen? Thank you.
Listen, everything has to do with everything. All right? It all connects for us.
Well, women, everything is interconnected. So everything in this room has to do with the black camera that's sitting in the middle of the room. For men, it's just the black camera sitting in the middle of the room. But sometimes even then, since we don't know how to get in touch with our emotions, the wife has to probe and explore what is it that you're feeling, right? So you ask questions like, what did you mean by that? How, what does that mean to you? So let's use that same example. You work too much and you spend way too much time with your friends and it's getting annoying, right? That's what Jackie asked. Now, at this point, I'm going to say, okay, I work too much. Does that mean that I'm doing too much overtime? Does that mean that my job is just too much for the relationship? What exactly do you mean by I work too much? And now you're saying I spend way too much time with my friends. Is it that one friend? Is it Jose, the guy that you say you don't like? Or are you just saying that I just spend way too much time in general? Like, what is it exactly that you're trying to say? And so when I'm probing, when I'm exploring, I'm trying to get at, what is it exactly that's bothering you? Because sometimes we don't know how to communicate that. So my job, if I want to listen effectively, is to ask questions, not so that I could try to catch them out there, right? You ever done that? You ask the question, oh, yes, so where were you at 7? And then 20 minutes later, you say, yeah, so where were you at 7? That's not what I'm talking about. To see if it matches, I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm talking about the stuff where I want the heart. I want to know what is it that you're really saying. So I'm going to ask those questions because I want to know what about this, what I'm doing, what about me spending too much time and working, and what is it that's really affecting you, because I need to rectify that, and I need to hear it. I need to hear it at a deeper level, right? Summarizing. Summarizing is just summarizing all the main points that your mate has stated. Now, what summarizing is doing, and this is in your handout, summarizing is repeating to your spouse what they said in your own words. So now you're not giving it back. You're not saying it word for word. You saying it how you hear it. So Jackie says to me, again, that whole sentence, you work too much, you spend way too much time with your friends, and it's getting annoying. So you know what I'll say? I'm putting in a lot of hours at work, working overtime and stuff like that, and I'm focusing more on my friends than I am on the house and on you and on the kids and stuff like that, and right now you're frustrated. It's really, really bothering you. Is that what you said? Is that what you said? Okay, making sure. I said the same thing, right? But I said it in my own words, the way I understand it. So now Jackie is going to hear it the way I hear it now. Now she's going to understand it the way I understand it, and now we could dialogue with that. Now we could work with that, because she could say, no, that's not really it. I need you to work the overtime because I need that money. So you could do the overtime thing, right? I need the LV. I need that bag. But, whatever. I don't like the second job, or I don't like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it allows her to hear what I'm hearing and then communicate it, and then we can have dialogue about that.